Queen Mary of Teck, a biography of grace, elegance, and devotion to the British monarchy. Mary of Teck, also known as Queen Mary, was a member of the British royal family and the wife of King George V. She was born on May 26, 1867, in Kensington Palace, London, as the daughter of Francis, Duke of Teck, and Princess Mary Adelaide of Cambridge. Mary was the great-granddaughter of King George III and was thus born into the royal family. Mary grew up in a relatively modest household, but despite her family's financial difficulties, she received a good education. She was fluent in several languages and was an accomplished musician and artist. Her skills as an artist were particularly notable, and her works were exhibited at the Royal Academy. She enjoyed painting watercolors, landscapes, flowers, and portraits. In 1891, Mary met Prince Albert Victor, Duke of Clarence, who was the eldest son of the future King Edward VII. They became engaged the following year, but their happiness was short-lived as Prince Albert Victor died of influenza in 1892. Mary was devastated by the loss, but she later met and fell in love with Prince George, Duke of York, who was Albert Victor's younger brother. Mary and George were married in 1893, and they went on to have 6 children: Edward, Albert, Mary, Henry, George, and John. Mary was a devoted mother, and she was also a dedicated patron of many charities, particularly those that supported women and children. She worked tirelessly during World War I, visiting hospitals and factories, and helping to raise funds for the war effort. In 1910, George V became king, and Mary became queen consort. She supported her husband throughout his reign and was known for her grace, elegance, and unwavering loyalty to the British monarchy. She was also known for her love of fashion and jewelry, and she was often seen wearing elaborate and beautiful outfits and accessories. In 1925, Mary suffered a severe bout of bronchitis, which left her in poor health for the rest of her life. Despite her illness, she continued to carry out her duties as queen consort, attending public events and supporting various charities. She was also a keen collector of art and antiques, and her collections included rare books, furniture, and porcelain. Mary's husband, George V, died in 1936, and their eldest son, Edward, ascended to the throne as Edward VIII. However, Edward's reign was short-lived, and he abdicated later that year to Mary Wallis Simpson. Mary's second son, Albert, then became King George VI, and Mary remained a beloved figure in the royal family for the rest of her life. Mary of Teck passed away on March 24, 1953, at the age of 85. She was buried beside her husband in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. Her legacy as a devoted wife, mother, and patron of the arts and charities continues to be celebrated to this day.